Today, I would like to try and change your attitude towards the legalization of marijuana. Marijuana legalization has been a controversial topic in the United States, and many people have mixed feelings on whether or not it is going to be good or a bad thing. I am here to statistically prove through fact and research that it will be of benefit to society, keeping an open mind for both sides of the argument. We need to understand the positives of legalization on both an economic and societal level. The common concerns held by many on why it shouldn't happen have no real factual evidence to support them. With that being said, I do not condone marijuana. I am an open-minded individual who has researched both the pros and the cons of legalization and have found through research that there is far more upside potential through legalization. Through my facts and research that I've found, I would like to sway my audience in the direction of legalization. Marijuana should be legalized on a recreational level to provide benefits to both the economy and society as a whole. Today I will first explain the facts with the current illegality of marijuana use, and then I will divulge into ways in which we could better our society with legalization enacted. Cannabis has been a controversial topic in America throughout the 20th century and into the 21st century. But a lot of people are not educated on the real facts of marijuana. Since the first retail marijuana store opened in Colorado on January 1st, 2014, the state of Colorado has seen a decrease in crime, a decrease in traffic fatalities, an increase in tax revenue, an increase in economic output, and an increase in the number of jobs that have been created. According to the Colorado government website, the state has experienced a 6-year low unemployment rate, and it also has the fastest growing economy in the United States currently. The Department of Revenue says that the growing marijuana businesses have created over 16,000 jobs as of December 31st, 2014. A recent study from an economist at the University of Denver, Jack Strauss, has found by following 2 dispensaries that have opened up in the state of Colorado, they have created 280 jobs as well as $30 million in economic output just from January 2014 to June 2014, which is only a 5-month period. Many people say that alcohol and tobacco is a safer alternative to marijuana, and that legalizing it will lead to more crime and more deaths. However, the city of Denver has released data saying their violent crime and property crime rates have decreased since they have enacted legalization. In the first part of 2014, they saw a 3% decrease in traffic fatalities than the same time period in 2013 when it was not legalized. Colorado is also saving millions of dollars in prison costs for possession of marijuana cases alone. There's so much upside to legalization of marijuana. The biggest challenge of this fight is getting enough support from the American people. Through government and state laws, we could enact legislation to legalize cannabis and promote our economy and community. Regardless of your stance, it's hard to deny that marijuana can prove to be a savior for cash-strapped states, as it's already been proved in Colorado. According to a recent study, the national legal marijuana industry is already worth $1.5 billion. Just imagine how much larger it would get if it was legalized nationwide. Another profit that stems from legalization is tax revenue. Colorado received $8 million from the marijuana tax in 2014 alone, and that money went towards youth prevention programs, education, healthcare, and community-based developmental programs. The war on drugs has costed taxpayers billions of dollars and has proven to be a huge failure for the federal government. The Drug Policy Alliance says that we spend on average $51 billion annually on this war on drugs. 88% of marijuana law violations in 2014 were from possession charges alone. Currently, there are 20 states that have decriminalized small amounts of marijuana, and there are 24 states which have allowed medical marijuana for their residents. These are small steps towards a huge goal, but in this battle, every step counts. With these new facts to consider, you may be rethinking your personal opinions on the legalization of marijuana. At first, I talked about the facts regarding legalization and the huge positive upside it has made in the states that have already introduced it. I then discussed ways in which we can all benefit from this newfound policy. Marijuana is a plant that has been on this earth since the beginning of time, not to mention that even our own American U.S. Constitution is written on hemp paper. It doesn't seem right for the government to try and take that away from us. The government profits from throwing people in jail, and it's just not, it just doesn't seem right that they should be able to do that when alcohol and tobacco are causing many more deaths per year, and it's proven to be less addictive, less harmful than all of the other drugs. The promise for a brighter future has already been seen in some of the more liberal states that have allowed this change in policy, and I hope that we can all come to realize of the great upside potential that legalization will hold. Thank you.